Hey, what is going on, guys and girls? This is James from Twintendo Gaming, and today I'm going to discuss the top 10 Hoenn Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions. So, this top 10 is, my pick. Again, there's so many Pokemon I could have picked from, and there are going to be some that you probably thought, that should be on this list, so it's not that I've forgotten them, this is just my list. Obviously, put those down in the comments, so if you disagree with my list at the end of the video, what Pokemon you think should get Mega Evolutions from Hoenn. But anyway, let's start this video. So at number 10, we're going for my favourite Hoenn Pokemon, apart from Mudkip, but everyone loves Mudkips, right? Number 10 is Flygon. Flygon is an absolute beast, as in a design. He's my favourite Dragon type, probably my first Dragon type. I've still got him from 2003, Pokemon Ruby. I will be bringing him over into the Pokemon Omega Ruby games, and when I do the walkthrough, I'm going to bring him over. And it would be so cool if I could bring him over to a Mega Evolution, because that's my original Flygon from the old Ruby, and for him to Mega Evolve would just be like seriously amazing. He's a good Pokemon on its own, but if you've got Garchomp and Salamence and Haxorus, then Flygon's not going to get in your team, and he deserves to be in a team. He's just such a cool Pokemon. Yeah, I'm going to be biased with Flygon. He probably doesn't need to be on this list, but I want him to be, so yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to number 9, and number 9 is another quite a cool Pokemon, Breloom. Breloom, it can pack quite a punch, but to be honest, every time I come across one, it's just out the battle straight away. It's not a bad Pokemon, but it's not the strongest either. It's got some good movesets. It would need to bulk up in defense and maybe a bit more power, and then it would be a really good Pokemon to have on your team, and it would be difficult to deal with. Again, it's a very cool design. A lot of people don't actually like the Hoenn designs. My first Pokemon game, so I'm going to be biased obviously towards it. I loved Hoenn Pokemon, and Breloom's one of those ones that I remember. He was pretty badass, and yeah, I'd like to see him get Mega Evolution. Anyway, moving on to number 8, you might have seen this one coming, Pelipper. Yeah, my god, this Pokemon, I love it because it's so cute, and Wingull was the cutest Pokemon, but oh my god, it's so useless, seriously. It's stockpile and spit up, and then it's so I'm sorry, but Pelipper, come on, up your game. It needs to up its game. Some of you might argue Pelipper's a good Pokemon. I honestly think you can run better Pokemon than Pelipper. A Mega Pelipper, I don't know how what it'd look like. Maybe an absolute massive bill or beak or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's not a bad Pokemon. As in design, it's a bit, I don't know. I like the small Wingull. I kind of like to see a proper beastly kind of seagull. We got a really big beaked bird. Pelipper's still quite cute, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, it needs Mega Evolution because it's like I said. So yeah, moving on. This one's kind of 2 Pokemon, so you can't blame me. But you could do well, you can't really do well, you could do version exclusives with this one, even though you can get them on both games. But this is Beautifly and Dustox. Both, well, I'd say Beautifly is more weak than Dustox, I'd say. It can't really take many hits. It's good. It's got good special attack. If they bulked its defense up, then it would be a force to reckon with, definitely. They're both quite cool Pokemon again. I never really used them too much. I thought Dustox was probably the better out of the 2, but I didn't really like its design too much. But anyway, these 2 Pokemon, yeah, they probably need Mega Evolutions. Again, I'd be fine if they didn't have them, but I still think if I'm versing a Beautifly, I can easily take it out, to be honest, and I think you guys think the same, to be honest. They're not that strong. And Dustox, again, Dustox isn't too bad, but if Beautifly needs one, and will get one, then I'm sure Dustox deserves one as well, so yeah. Moving on to number 6, I've chosen Camerupt. This one should have actually been on the last video. I mentioned Mightyena, and I was corrected by one of my awesome subscribers that it should technically be Camerupt that Maxie has for his final Pokemon, and when I was actually creating that video, I did think of Camerupt, and I forgot to use him, and I used Mightyena instead. Anyway, Mightyena does actually need one, but he's on that other one. But yeah, Camerupt definitely needs one. He is a slow, just son of a bitch. He's powerful, but if you get the first hit on him, he goes down the fat mountain volcanic cow he is. He is just, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings with him because he's a cool Pokemon. Numel wasn't great, it was quite weak, but just one Surf could probably take out a Camerupt, and if it was really bulky in defense has some really good special attack, and you could use Eruption, it would be so good. And seriously, a lot of people would use it. But that's just my 2 cents on it. You guys might think Camerup's a cool Pokemon. It's fine how it is. You might not think it's, you know, a fat mountain. What did I say? Mountain volcanic cow? Yeah. Sorry if I offended any Camerup fans there. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 5. Now, this is another thing you could do with Virgin exclusives. And this is very similar to the Beautifly Dustox thing. And this is Volbeat and Illumise, I think it's called. I've never known how to pronounce that. Yeah, Illumise, I'm guessing. Anyway, those two, they were Virgin exclusives, I'm sure. And I think Illumise was Ruby and Volbeat was Sapphire. I really can't remember. I'm sure that's right, though. Yeah, they've got no evolution, so, you know, they're not great on their own. And I'm thinking the time for evolutions for these Pokemon have gone. So, yeah, they definitely need a Mega Evolution then. And there's not much to say about them because I didn't really know what they're like. I mean, they've got Signal Beam, I think it was, but then that's all I remember they had. They're not great, and every time I'd come across them in the wild, I'm just like, yeah, I'm running. I'm not even bothering catching you. I'm not sure if they've got any like good support moves. I really don't know because I never really checked them out because I thought they were quite useless. But that's just my 2 cents again. I have no idea actually if they're good or not. But anyway, I don't think they are. So they need Mega Evolutions. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Number 4, Delcatty. Now I mentioned Delcatty in my last video. Delcatty is how can I put this nicely? Yeah, it's awful. It cannot do much. Its Skitty was crap, really bad. And then Delcatty looks pretty poor as a design. I didn't like Delcatty, and then you could just take it out. I honestly don't know if it's strong or not because I just didn't use it. And to be honest, it's probably got some good support moves. Like I think it had Sing and stuff. But let's be honest, you can get better Pokemon than Delcatty on your team, and it's not. Yeah, we don't like Delcatty. It needs like probably a Fairy Mega Evolution, probably something to just change it up a bit, and it needs increased attack and stuff, and just to make it as good as, I don't know, another Mega Evolution pretty much. Any other Mega Evolution, they should be all pretty similar, so it's kind of a fair fight. Yeah, Delcatty's useless. Everyone knew that, to be honest. So yeah, let's go past Delcatty because yeah, it's awful. Right, number 3. I mentioned these two actually on my last video, and I think a lot of people wanted these Mega Evolutions, Zangoose and Seviper. I always wanted these two to have evolutions to begin with, and obviously again you can do version exclusive Mega Stones, which would be cool again. Zangoose is really awesome. Seviper's actually very cool as well. They're both very cool Pokemon, but you can do better than them, let's just say that. Zangoose has, I think it has high attack, doesn't it? And if you do Swords Dance with Zangoose, it's not bad, but yeah, if you up its attack with a Mega Evolution, maybe bulk up its defense a bit, it would be an amazing Pokemon. Like seriously, just Swords Dance, and then, I don't know, did it have Slash you could use other stuff, I don't know. It'd be a badass Pokemon. Seviper, another cool Pokemon, it's just not strong enough to survive on its own without an evolution or Mega Evolution, so yeah, those two definitely need Mega Evolutions, and I'd love to see those two have Mega Evolutions because I would definitely use Mega Zangoose. Very badass Pokemon. Anyway, we'll move on to number 2. This one you probably all expected, well maybe not all. It's Spinder. God, what the hell is, like, why did they design Spinder? Like seriously? Like, I like the idea, like every Spinder's different, but that's all it's got going for it, to be honest. Apart from it's quite cute again, and it's alright. It's got a cool cry actually. I remember coming across them in, I can't remember what that place is called, but the sooty kind of volcanic place. Yeah, Spinders are useless again, like Delcatty. They could probably just be together in the same room and it'd be like the most useless room like ever. Like seriously. Yeah, Spinder, it needs an evolution. That didn't happen. I doubt they're going to do evolutions for these remakes because they didn't for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, Spinder, yeah, it definitely needs one. It's just not good enough, is it? I'm surprised they haven't given it an evolution. I don't know what to change about it. Probably just bulk up its attack, make it proper hench like Swampert, proper bulky. You know, give it some protein shakes, go to the gym. You know, give it a free gym membership, and then it'll bulk up its attack, and you know, it's a force to reckon with, isn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of losing the plot here, so I'll move on to number 1, and this is one everyone should know. Luvdisc, the shittiest Pokemon ever made. Okay, when we saw, I can't remember its name, that pink fish from Generation 5, I can't remember its name, begins with A. I'll put it on screen. You'll know what I mean. And that's rhyming, actually. Anyway, we all thought that was its evolution, and we were like, oh yeah, Luvdisc is getting evolution, thank God, you know, because it is awful. It is the worst Pokemon ever, Game Freak. And then we all got trolled by them by saying, oh no, it's a separate Pokemon. How can that be separate? Like, seriously. Like, Emolga and Pachirisu cannot be separate either. They are the same. They are the same. It's like, if you give Pachirisu a hang glider, it is pretty much an Emolga, okay? So, Luvdisc, seriously, what is your deal? Like, why have you not got an evolution? You are just useless. Who would pick a Luvdisc? Like, seriously. Who would go, oh, I'm going to go on a Wi-Fi battle. Do you want to join me? Yeah, yeah. Put a Luvdisc in their team. Yeah, no chance. It is awful. Give it a Mega Revolution. It deserves one. Same with Dunsparce, to be honest, but that's a different, you know, region. But Luvdisc, it needs it. It's awful. I pretty much rant over. Luvdisc is garbage unless it has a Mega Evolution. I don't know what to change about it, to be honest. Pretty much bulk up every single stat. Like, seriously, everything. And give it a cool design. I don't know how you could give Luvdisc a cool design because it looks like garbage. Seriously, if I caught one, seriously, oh my god, I'd just throw it in the trash. In fact, I feel sorry that it was born a Luvdisc, okay? Right. Before I get more angry at Luvdisc, I am going to end this video right here. So if you enjoyed this list and you've agreed with what I said, leave a like. It really helps, guys. It's, you know, the most important thing you can do for my channel. Well, subscribing is as well, actually. You know, if you want me to make more videos like these, click subscribe. In fact, tell me as well in the comment section if you want me to do more top 10 stuff. But yeah, subscribe for more Pokemon videos because I'm doing them regularly. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. If you disagree with anything I said, by the way, leave a comment down below. Say, you know, there were so many other Pokemon that I could have chosen, like Masquerain, Altaria, Tropius, you know, stuff like that. Milotic as well, they need Mega Evolutions, but we'll see. They probably will get them, but these are my top 10 lists. And anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, guys, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.